So Hare Krishna, we are going to start now. Okay, we got one more participants. Okay, children, those who are coming late, they will be able to join from wherever they can. Okay, let's start.
No.
Look here.
So here comes the first question. For some of the questions, you will have 45 seconds. For some of the questions, you will have 1 minute. Who are the four Kumaras? Sons of Lord Vishnu. So when you see what is the right answer here in that color box, you need to answer it on the Kahoot, the other tab which you have signed in. Everybody has answered? Just give me a thumbs up and then we will keep moving. Okay. Okay. Answered. Okay. So correct answer, as you can see, is the green. Sons of Lord Brahma. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Second question is, what are the names of the four Kumaras? First option is Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatan, Sanat Kumar. Second, Narad, Vyas, Atri, Pulasya. Yellow. Okay, even before I said, everybody is clear here. Four Kumaras we are talking about is Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatan and Sanat Kumar. Next question. Question 3. What did the four Kumaras refuse to do despite Brahma's request? What did the four Kumaras refuse to do despite Brahma's request?
Study Veda.
So, orange is study Vedas, blue is worship the demigods, green is to fight the demons, and red says that they refuse to assist in Brahma's job of creating four planets and bring progeny, means bring more and more living beings like humans, birds, plants. Okay, so most of you got it correct. Just keep wherever you are, keep your track wherever you are not getting the right answer. We can discuss it at the end. Next question is, what special vow did the Kumaras take from birth? What special vow did the Kumaras take from birth? To remain married forever, to remain kings forever, to remain silent forever, to remain childlike forever. What special vow did the Kumaras take from the birth? So those who are just joining, if you are on the laptop, open another tab, go to kahoot.it. Let me write in the chat itself. Go to www.kahoot.it and enter the pin. Okay, we go to the next question. Next question is, what was the appearance of the four Kumaras? So once you go to the pin, okay, pin, Mataji, just 1 second, let me give. It's 832090. What was the appearance of the four Kumaras? Beautiful maidens. Maidens means ladies, like girls, goddesses, demi-goddesses. Radiant childlike boys in the blue. strong warrior with bows. And fourth is old sages with long beards. Wonderful. So I can see almost, oh no, 100% everybody has given the right answer. Very good. Let's go to the next question. Why did the Kumaras remain childlike? Red, they wanted to avoid old age. They chose eternal celibacy and detachment. So celibacy means they always remained like the young boys. They never married. They never got in any worldly engagement. Green says they drank nectar of youth, like Devtas. And 4 says they were cursed by Brahma. So we are waiting one more answer here. Okay, very good. Let's go to the next. Okay, very good. Everybody, almost everybody. Yes. Next question. What is the nature of their devotion? In what mood they worship? In what mood they worship? Pure and unmotivated, for liberation, for gaining power. Okay, very good. So I can see, okay, so children, it is not liberation. They are doing it for bhakti. Let's go to the next question. Oh, suddenly what happened? The entire board flipped from upside down. Congratulations to Anay. Okay, Shyam, we know there is little bit tricky situation here. Yes, but yes, Harini, very good. Ladni, very good. Madhavi, Keshwi, all the children are doing good actually. Let's keep moving. So it's not about who is in top 5 chart. It's about whether you are liking the questions or not. Which fragrance attracted the Kumaras at Vaikuntha? The smell of divine incense. So this is you need to pay a little bit time. The fragrance of heavenly food. The aroma of tulsi leaves mixed with sandalwood, or the scent of lotus flowers. What is it? Okay. So that's why I said it is a little bit tricky. Okay, so it was aroma of tulsi leaves mixed with the sandalwood. This is how Bhagavatam described and we studied. Okay, Vrinda, welcome to top 5 here. But yes, this is just for learning from the questions and from each other. Who stopped the Kumaras at the gate of Vaikuntha? Easiest question, even if you don't remember the name of 4 Kumaras. Finished. Awesome. It is Jay and Vijay. Next question. What curse did the Kumaras give to Jay and Vijay? Again, one of the most easy question. To fall down as demons in the material world, to lose their beauty, to become animals, to become ordinary humans. I think, yes, wonderful. So children, it was to fall down as demons in the material world. Okay, so we have Anay, we have Ladini, we have Shyam, we have Harini, we have Vrinda. Hope to see Madhvi and Keshvi back. Let's go. Keep moving. In which form did the Lord appear before the Kumaras when they desired his darshan? Awesome. So those who attended the class, they know the answer, right? It was swan, Hansa, not boar, fish, or lion. I will see it later who has given red and green. Definitely those who have not attended yesterday's class. Okay. So let's. Oh, Hari, what answer did you give? Third. Ah, correct, right? Swan is correct. Hansa is correct. Oh, you gave lion, is it? Okay, okay. No problem. Sometimes it happens. It's all right. It's all right. Let's go to the next question. What path of knowledge did the Kumaras first follow? So this is tricky, children. Please read it first. They were, we mentioned earlier, right? Earlier they used to be meditating always in their heart. So they turned to another path later. Yes, yes, very good. Most of you answered it, right? So it was Gyan Yoga. Earlier it was Gyan Yoga. Or did I choose Bhakti Yoga?
No.
Oh, yes. I think this is okay, children. We will excuse this question. Earlier they were following Gyan Yoga. So those who have given blue is correct actually. And yes, this is a glitch question from my end. Later they followed the Bhakti Yoga. Let's go to the next question. What teaching did the Kumaras receive from the Lord? Importance of fruitive work. Fruitive work means the work which aspires us to be attached to the results. Then blue is supremacy of devotional service, like we do the work for the pleasure of the Lordship. Then orange is path of dry renunciation only. Only always meditating, keeping their eyes closed, or worship of demigod. Okay, very good. So everybody has given the right answer, almost. Wonderful. Let's keep moving. So we are about to finish the Kumaras now and we will move to Narada Muni. This is 50% of the quiz. Only 2 topics are there. What changed the heart of Kumaras towards Bhakti? The touch of the Lord's lotus feet, a curse from Lord Shiva, meeting Narada Muni, or reading many scriptures? Can I check everybody is okay so far? Anybody has any issue? Okay, let me. Okay, children, everybody is okay? Okay, we can continue, right? Okay, very good. Let's keep moving. So, okay, what happened here? What changed the heart of the Kumaras towards Bhakti? No curse from Shiva, not reading scriptures, meeting Narad Muni, that didn't happen during the time. Actually, the moment they reached Vaikuntha, touched the Lord's lotus feet, their heart changed. Actually, their heart changed when they smelled the aroma. Question which you just got a while back, right? So let's keep moving. Okay, Ladini, wonderful. Ane on the top, Vrinda. Okay. Keshvi, come quickly. What did the Kumaras do after cursing Jay and Vijay? Remember, we were saying it's a devotee's behavior. Red May left angrily. Blue May went to Kailasha. Orange May became silent. Okay, even before I finished, you all have the answer. And I can see most of you have answered it correctly. Okay, somebody got left out. Who? Haricharan, Ladni, Harini, Keshwi. Huh? Oh, okay, no problem. So let's keep moving, children. The correct answer is prayed to Lord Vishnu for forgiveness. Next question. How did the Lord respond to the Kumaras after their curse to Jai Vijay? Because Kumaras are asking for forgiveness, right? So how did Lord respond? What did Lord say? Was Lord angry at them? Did he remove the curse which Kumaras gave to Jai Vijay? Did he punish the Kumaras? Or did Lord mention that this was actually my divine plan? What did Lord say to Kumaras? Okay, most of you have answered it correctly. He was not angry. He didn't remove the curse. He didn't punish also, which none of you have given. He actually said it. This is part of my plan. Let's go to the next question. Double points. Which avatar's pastime was directly linked to the Kumara's curse? So when Kumaras give the curse and Jai and Vijay appeared in various forms, which one? Every option have one choice which you can outright reject. then you will know it. Okay, because I think one of the participant dropped. Okay, we can still go ahead. Very good, very fast. So I don't think you all need 1 minute from the next quiz onwards. I'll keep it 45 seconds only because all of you are able to answer very fast. Let's go to the next question. This is also double point. Somewhere in between, I kept 3-4 questions as the double point. I think these are the questions. Which scripture mentions the conversation between Hans Avatar and the Kumaras? There may be other scriptures also, but out of these 4, Bhagavad Gita, Padma Puran, Ramayana, or Srimad Bhagavatam? Okay, so most of you know this is correct, right? It's in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2. Let's go to the next question. What lessons do the 4 Kumaras symbolize in Bhakti tradition? What does the Kumaras' life tells us? I can see most of you are answering. Okay, very good, very good. Liberation is not the ultimate goal. Childlike simplicity and devotion pleases the Lord. It is said, right? Innocent heart. Only desire to please the Lord. Let's go to the next question. We are moving to Narada Muni now. So next 14 questions. Very quickly, who is Narad Muni's father? Simplest one. Who is Narad Muni's father? Wonderful. Next question. One multi-select. In his previous life, who was Narada Muni? So you have to choose 2 options here, children. Multi-select means you have to choose 2 options. I think one of you have not answered yet. So time up and okay. So correct answer is he has been Gandharva. Anybody remembers the name of the Gandharva? You can write in the chat. I'll give you a few seconds. Let's see if anybody is able to write the Gandharva's name. Upavardhana. Ladni is almost there. Anybody else? Up is correct actually, Ladni, but the second part is Upbarhan. Upbarhan is the right answer. Okay, let's move. How did the young Narad get spiritual blessings? When Narad Muni was in his previous life, what did he do that he got the spiritual blessings? Was he reading Vedas? Was he chanting mantras? Yes, most of you got it correct. By serving and hearing from great sages. So there was Chaturmas when sages were visiting and he was serving them. Bhakti Vedantas, they were very happy and pleased with him and his devotional mood. He was not in like playing, he was not playing like other children. Next question, which mantra did the sage give to young Narada? Which mantra? Okay, wonderful. So the correct answer was Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. How did Narad attain his spiritual body. So spiritual body means how did Narad become like Narada Muni? So we are moving from past life to the current life. Was it only by tapasya? Okay, very good. By dying and being reborn as Brahma's son. Because Lord said that you will leave this body and then in the next life you will be born as Brahma's son. What instrument does Narad Muni always carry? Wonderful, wonderful, fast. Okay, everybody answered. Perfect. It's not conch, children. It's a veena. Let's go to the next question. Whom did Narad Muni inspire to write the Srimad Bhagavatam? I think all of you know this. So some of the questions, even 30 seconds are enough. Yes, perfect. 10 out of 10. Very good. Let's go to the next question. What is Narad Muni especially known for in the Bhagavatam? Is he known for destroying demons? Is he known for doing yajnas? Is he known for collecting wealth from the temples? Or is he known for spreading bhakti everywhere? 10 out of 10. Awesome. Let's go to the next question. Whom did Narad Muni guide to perform penance that led to the Lord's darshan? Who got the guidance from Narad Muni? And then, okay, Dhruv Maharaj, King Prithu also. Prahlad Maharaj is also the answer. But if you can think of, out of these three, the correct answer is Dhruv Maharaj. Next question. What was the mantra Narad gave Dhruv Maharaj? Is it repeated, children? No. The previous question was for what mantra Narad Muni chanted, right? Now it is what Narad Muni gave to Dhruv Maharaj. And the answer is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. So out
Same
of four,
answer.
huh? Out of four,
Same answer though.
yeah, same answer though. Yes, right. So our children are so smart. They know what is the correct answer. Whoever is meditating or chanting in Bhagavatam as a devotee, it's a, what is the right one? Okay, let's go quickly. Last 4 questions. Whom did Narad Muni inspire to compose the Ramayana? Blue says Valmiki, green says Vasishtha, orange says Agastya, and I have here 10 out of 10. Very good. It's a Valmiki. Next question is, who became angry with Narada for stopping his sons from marrying and producing progeny, means bringing children and spreading the living entities? We had touched it in the last 2 slides in yesterday's session. Who got angry with Narada Muni for stopping his sons? Yeah, so it's a 50-50. Actually, Brahma did not get angry because Narad stopped his sons from marrying. So Brahma, it's not Brahma, it's Daksha. Maybe in Gopal's garden class, I'll try to bring this story. Because I remember I only mentioned the name and then you all were saying, I think I remember Ladni was saying, what's the story? So we will discuss this story, remind me, in Gopal's garden class, children. Okay? It was Daksha. And the next question is related to that. What lesson did Narad teach the sons of Daksha? What lesson did Narad teach the sons of Daksha? Did he ask to perform sacrifices? Okay, to give up the material household life and pursue liberation. That's correct. So I think with that, we are reaching to the last question of the quiz, which is what is the special quality of Narad Muni's travels? He travels only during the day. He is bound to stay only in Vaikuntha. Okay, wonderful. So he can travel to all three worlds instantly. And with that, the quiz is over. Oh, how beautiful Madhvi looks, right? Anay. Okay, sometimes I need to change this. Okay, children. So we won't go for everybody who has participated here is a winner. These numbers are coming because Shyam is taking the direct help. So we all know. So we will exclude Shyam from the list of winners and then the list starts. I have gifts for each one of you. You will be getting in your Gopal's Garden class. Thank you so much for participating.